Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video. Welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. I am your host, Colleen, and I am creating this video for you on August 18th or 19th, 2025, depending on where you live out in the world. Keep in mind, tarot is timeless. Okay, and also keep in mind, it's a general reading. Just take what you feel is yours, leave the rest for somebody else. Anyway, I want to be the first person to tell you guys that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I'm going to thank you guys for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you. And thank you so much for hanging out. So, I didn't really channel a song or anything. Not sure what's going to come out exactly. But I did get a new Oracle deck, so I'm excited to use that. I think it's a surprise. Kind of like, because, you know, I usually always channel something. There's some confusion, or, you know, clears up, or there's clarity that's gained. And then there's a conversation that happens. Okay. Possibly around some ending. Alright, or some sort of cycle ending. Okay. So we have a conversation coming. Some, you know, a conversation that's going to possibly clear up some confusion. Okay. Okay. Let's see what wants to come out from the tea leaf. Now, in the pre-shuffle, I did get, the wealth keeps coming out for Aquarius, okay? The wealth keeps coming out. Peace and harmony, okay? This is good, this is good. Especially if you've been manifesting some peace. We have peace and harmony. Some of you might be drawn to wind chimes. Or have some. Now this is interesting. That landed there, so I'll leave that there. We have broom, new home, new attitudes. Some of you might be getting a new home, okay? Moving to a new location. Vacation, might be doing some Airbnb, staying somewhere. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. That has come out more than once, so I do believe something will be granted. We have barrel, and it says you feel something is lacking, okay? Perhaps love, money, all right? This is acknowledgement if that's you. Dolphin, so that's playful. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. All right. Anything else? You will be taken care of in difficult times. Okay. All right. Now, what came out here? Broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. Not for you. Okay. So, well, some wish isn't granted for someone, and it's just because it's not meant for them. Take a step back. Withdraw, reflect, gain a new perspective, and pause. Okay. All right. So, if you were to take a step back and look at things right now in a different way, what would that look like? Or maybe this is someone else taking a step back looking at you. It says it's okay to start over and over and over again. Rebirth, reinvent, rise. So this definitely talks about keep going. All right. This talks about the karmic wheel. So it also talks about some sort of action. false person, fake, hiding true character. All right, that's been coming out in your readings about someone with a mask, and the mask coming off. They can't hide what you already know. Oh, what do you know, Aquarius? What do you know? Please let me know in the comments. What do you know? What can't they hide that you know? Oh my. And this came out in the pre-shuffle, and it's the World. Burning bridges. What I want wants me. All right. So, burning bridges. I'll see if anything in the tarot comes out about that. Anything else? Let's pull a couple from here. Soulmate. All right, so we talk about a soulmate right there. And that. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. Changes. All right. Oh my, big changes. Chaos and conflict, a change in the wind. 1233. All right. Serious changes and conflict. And I'm getting that. I know you guys will be able to relate if I can get it out accurately. I'm feeling like a very anxious feeling. Very, like, you know, very anxious, very anxious. Like I got to do this, like heart racing, palpitating, like hyperventilating, like somebody really just needs to go, you know? Somebody really needs to just, for real, take a step back and just breathe. Yeah, I'm feeling that anxiousness now. Ace of Pentacles. There, you know, I'm hearing it's always darkest before dawn or light or something like that. I know it's like a saying, but this is like, if there's some sort of nervousness, you could be very sensitive to feeling this change that's about to happen. And it's affecting and like wrecking your whole nervous system, because that's what I feel like. I feel like my nervous system is shot and wrecked right now. Like, what? I feel like cross signals, everything going in every direction, and almost like a lightheaded spinning effect. And it's very dizzy. I've never felt this in a reading for you guys. And it's not your energy. Who is this? The Magician, Virgo, and Gemini, Mercury. Somebody might have that in their chart. And this is to come to the edge right here. Come to the edge. Queen of Cups and King of Wands. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, this is like saying against, you know, this is a couple things. Because I got two streams of information here. One is this is going against what someone's opinion about you is, and this is the other one is also someone thinking about coming toward the person they know loves them. I can't repeat it because I'll screw it up. So if you need to hear it again, you have to rewind a minute and go back. Page of Cups in the near future. That's a very heartfelt conversation. That's a conversation of consciousness, because it's heartfelt, right? It's not just running off at the mouth. There's feelings behind the words. And I'm feeling calmer now. So I feel like somebody just needs to have this conversation. I'm feeling calmer. I'm telling you, I don't know who this person is. But the Virgo keeps coming up, because here's Hermit, which is also Virgo. Somebody has got to have Virgo in their chart somewhere. I also have Leo here. Someone could have Leo in their chart. 'Cause I have Leo, Virgo, Gemini so far, and Sagittarius. Also, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And again, Sagittarius, and this High Priestess is Virgo, Pisces, and this Temperance is Sagittarius here. So there's somebody here who has some information, right? They know something and they're holding it back, okay? Or they're waiting for the right time, because Temperance is a divine timing card. It's in the reverse. So it's like somebody is waiting for the right time. Now, is it waiting for their right time frame, or what they think is your right time frame? We'll clarify. Sleepless nights right here about this Ace of Pentacles. You know, this Ace of Pentacles is what the sleepless nights are about. Look at the photo. Okay. Can't stop thinking about this new beginning with you. And this new beginning with you, it entails maybe having a family, blending a family, but it's definitely sharing your love. It's more about relationship here. Give me 2 more cards. Okay. There's someone who is planning or preparing in some sort of way to have a conversation. And it can be a conversation about a lot of stuff. Like, if there's an amount of time, like why it took so long. This is where it's going to be hard. Now, here's where I'm starting to feel my heart palpitate again. All right, whoever's in this energy needs to calm down. Whoever's in that energy needs to calm down. They're very nervous. You know, like when you feel like you're going to lose something, like you get literally sick. And that's the feeling I'm getting off this person. And it's very hard for me to do this reading because of it. I'm really tapped into this. But there is a just outcome. All right. So we are ending off with Justice, Libra, or whatever it is. This person is going to do the right thing. Especially if it's somebody who realizes they made a mistake, all right? Especially if they made a mistake in holding off from connecting with you, or if they made a mistake in... because that's what they feel like, they made a mistake. So I want to clarify, that way we can get clearer answers. Tell me about that Wheel of Fortune. If you like my videos, I post 2 fresh videos every single day. I post one at 6 p.m. and one at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time, Florida time. All right, tell me about that Wheel of Fortune. 2 of Swords. And it landed in the environment. This is the secret, all right? What's being held back. Maybe somebody's watching you. Here's someone with a laptop, a phone, all right? Maybe somebody is looking at your schedule and their schedule and trying to cross paths or align with you or reach out, you know. Maybe you're both really busy. Maybe somebody runs 2 businesses or has 2 jobs, or to something about duality. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. But yeah, and the Eight of Wands is here on the bottom of the deck, and that's about reaching out. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Two of Cups reverse, yes. They obviously want something with you. It landed on the Magician. All right, they have manifested something with you, and it's a relationship. It's a beginning that's going to go somewhere. All right, they have manifested a future with you. The whole thing is, you don't know. They haven't told you. They're having anxiety about time running out. And this is where I'm starting to feel this again, okay? This person is like, they need to calm down. Strength is in the reverse. Two of Cups here is in the reverse. This person, for whatever reason, doesn't have the strength. Whether it's physical strength, mental strength. I could see a little of both. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Temperance. This is the Divine Timing card. It's here twice. It looks like there's some sort of opportunity coming from an emperor person, a person who literally could own a business, a person who could be a masculine, an elder, a counterpart, or a boss, all right? It can also be taking charge, recognizing what needs to be taken charge of as well, with the Five of Cups reverse, like what needs to change here. Somebody knows what needs to change, and this is why they are hyperventilating, is what I want to say, because that's what I felt like. I'm very calm now, so I feel like somebody was worried over nothing, because like I'm calm. I'm not feeling a loss. I'm actually feeling ease. So I do feel like, even though we haven't got to the end of this reading, I do feel like all ends well. But the anticipation of the loss is so, like, it wrecks someone's nervous system, literally. And it's, this action is happening to a King of Swords. Tell me about the Leo card that's in reverse, or Strength card. Can be trying to literally build up the strength or courage. Three of Swords. See, this is a card of pain, but I picked up on the energy of, like, really, like an anxiety attack type of energy, I guess. I haven't had one, but from what I've heard people describe, like from what I just was feeling, like maybe it was that, but I'm calm now. So I feel like it ends for the best, in the best way. I feel like there's no reason to be stressed about it anyway. But you see all this stuff here, and it's like somebody who always has to be preoccupied. And now it's like somebody can no longer be preoccupied. Now they need to come in. And that's how it's going to be divine timing, because they're going to realize it's time for them to act. The universe is going to nudge them. And you've been showing up as doing your own thing. And then this sort of appears, and that's exactly how it's meant to happen. It's just sort of meant to happen in a very non-suspecting way. Tell me about the Magician in the reverse in the recent past. Judgment. Again, this person who could have Gemini, Virgo in their chart, or maybe Scorpio with the Judgment card. It's Pluto energy. And this is someone who's like, maybe I judged wrong. Maybe I judged wrong. And it says you will be taken care of in difficult times. So I don't know. It landed on that card. And then it's something about a judgment, a misplaced judgment. And here again, the Hermit in reverse from this person who could be a Virgo or coming out of seclusion, meaning you haven't seen them for a while. All right. So because you haven't seen them for a while, you have no idea how they feel. And here I go again. This is what, time number 4. It's not as bad, but this person has very strong nervous energy and they need to just take a deep breath. Whew, they really do. I'm going to have to hurry up. Tell me about the King of Wands. This person's energy could fluctuate from high to low, but I'm feeling very strong nervous energy. Page of Swords reverse, that shows this person is watching you in some way that they can, okay? Sometimes they ask about you, friends and family. Near future, we have a Page of Cups. That's a heart-to-heart conversation. 7 of Cups. And someone, I feel like, has been anticipating this moment to happen. Yes. A King of Pentacles person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, of status. But this is a person who you don't see coming, like I said, you don't. And 4 of Pentacles reverse. This is a person who is just, this could be a person who is daydreaming about you, but it's more or less about daydreaming about what they will say to you when they see you. Thinking about that. What am I going to say when I see them? They're not even expecting me. Yeah, your Aquarius isn't expecting this person. Tell me about, we have the Hanged One in reverse, Pisces energy that landed on top of Virgo energy, Hermit. This is about time. It's taken time for some reason. Maybe someone's gone through the dark night of the soul or some deep reflection. Maybe somebody was stuck in a karmic situation, whatever. We have the Phoenix rising, and maybe it's this person who's going through that, but there's definitely some change that's happened within a person, genuine change. It's not like someone coming back around just trying to give you a song and dance. In this reading, it shows genuine change, okay? Or at least these thoughts are genuine. These thoughts are very genuine. They were hung up for a long time on something with the 7 of Cups. That's a lot of cups. Fluid is in those cups. Choices are in those cups. But it's attached to the devil, so it's too much of something possibly, which led to some lack of clarity. That's why someone was confused. When someone drinks, they're confused. It's hard for you to make a rational decision if you are not in your right state of mind. That kind of energy. Tell me more about 5 of Swords reverse. This person maybe does stuff like that to even calm themselves down. All right, 6 of Wands is in the reverse. This person probably feels like you don't want to talk to them, or if there's an area where someone may want forgiveness, maybe they feel like you don't want to forgive them. But I feel like anyway, this person is going to come in. I do feel like they're going to come toward you, and I feel like they're going to extend some form of emotion or love towards you. Tell me about the 8 of Wands reverse. 5 of Swords reverse. It looks like somebody wants forgiveness. That's what it looks like. Or they just get out of their head and do it, okay? If somebody doesn't want forgiveness, they're just getting out of their head because they're in their head a lot about you. They're very much in their head about you. There's no doubt about that. I don't care about if you know, anything else is true or not. Yeah, they're in their head about you being their 10 of cups. The 10 of cups is like, man, this makes me really happy. This is, I have everything. I'm so emotionally happy. Like, I have everything. It was a person who already shows up to have their own wealth and stability. So, you know, now it's like, oh, wow, I've got my person too. Like, I have everything. And here it comes, you know. Here it comes. With the 4 wands on the bottom of the deck, that's the home, that's the stability, or that's where I'm getting nervous again. Maybe this person is literally thinking about coming to your house, and it's a very nervous, nerve-wracking, I heard, feeling. That's where I started to get that again. We have, tell me about the High Priestess. The Star. And it landed on the Emperor. Okay, so you don't know, this Emperor person is into you, is thinking about you. Again, the Emperor is masculine energy, boss energy, in charge energy, large and in charge, okay? Having Aquarius on their mind secretly until the right time to speak. Well, when is the right time to move? When is the right time? They're trying to determine that. They're trying to get clear on something about this move. All right, they want to know if you want to move. I'll ask that question if somebody wants to know if you want to move. Okay, tell me about justice. The right action will happen. Libra energy, but the right, okay, 8 of Swords. Somebody, okay, so whatever is on this person's mind, okay, that's coming toward you, all right, who, I don't know, they don't have very high expectations of this working out in their favor, but I actually think it might, because it landed on this, like it all works out. It all works out. Now, it looks like they want to know if you want a 10 of Wands, all right? 10 of Wands is, in that card, that deck, it was moving. There were boxes, carrying boxes, they were moving. So, let's see. If it's that. Is it about moving? Is it about moving? Do they want, you know, Aquarius to move? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Queen of Pentacles reverse. Queen of Pentacles reverse can have something to do about some sort of independence and stability, okay? And so secretly, somebody is ready to make a move behind someone else's back, I feel. Yeah. And the other thing is, before they do this move, they want to know, do you want to do this? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do this before I do this? Because there's a home and there's boxes, there's 10 of Wands. It's like, you know, I want to know before I do this, do you want it first? Because they're just doing it for you. So there's someone who's about ready to do something, but they want to make sure you want it first. So, wow. Does Aquarius want it? And then I will close out. Does Aquarius want this? Does Aquarius want this? Or will Aquarius want this with them? Will Aquarius want this with them? One hit the floor. Oh, so much is coming out. All right, this wanted to come up, it didn't. All right, so this is a lot to do with the communication. So this is what somebody, it's like before this communication happens with King of Swords, which is Aquarius. We need to have this talk first, all right? It might be a little bit difficult, this talk. So, a card that fell, Ace of Wands. Do they want this new beginning? Yeah. Do you want this new beginning? They don't know. So there seems to be some sort of conversation about that, all right? So, gaining clarity. Do you want this with me, Aquarius, or not? I want it with you. Do you want it with me? And it's like determined based on your answer, then there's going to be a whole lot of action afterwards. And it's not going to be easy because, you know, moving is stressful. Going against resistance can be stressful, okay? But somebody just, I feel like, first of all, they can't stop thinking about this. So it's like something that keeps reoccurring to them. The Nine of Swords is here twice. And it's like for this to just get out of their head, they need to act upon it. All right? They need to act upon it. And that's what they're about to do. Anyways, I'm going to close out with a Lover's Oracle. If you feel like this is your reading, let me know in the comments. I want to thank all of you guys for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out. You guys are a true blessing in my life. Let's see. What are we going to close out with? Deep in your heart, you already know the answer, so do what you feel is right. If this is a soulmate coming in, this is a message coming in. And I feel like they want to know if you feel the same. Yeah. Do you feel the same? You want to get a place with me? Do you feel the same way about me? And I don't know. I think you do. I think you do. I don't know, but you're thinking about it. Anyway, guys, I love you all. I will see you in your next video. And namaste, my friends.